Here at the old Bourbon Kingdom, we don't talk a whole lot about single barrels, but we love single barrels.
That's true. These are some of our favorite single barrels that we had in 2023.
Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to talk about some of our favorite single barrels from last year.
Yeah, so in no particular order, whenever I talked to Dave about it, I was like, I don't necessarily want the best, but I want our favorites, or brands that we're excited about, and stuff like that. Yeah. So, just kind of overall, single barrel I feel is in a weird state.
It is.
Picks and stuff like that is in a weird state. There's still a lot of good quality out there, but I don't think it's the same as what it was just a handful of years ago.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And truth be told, he's going to bring some out that actually would probably be on my list as well. So.
Sure.
Just FYI. They're on his list, but they might be on my list too. So.
Also, hit the subscribe, notifications button while you're sitting right here. First one up. So this is actually this is the first Bardstown Bourbon Company single barrels. This is I want to make sure I say this right, Woods and Wine pick, and it's with the Detroit Whiskey Society. So
shout out to Detroit Whiskey Society.
Yes. So we have some really good friends who did work up there. Now everybody Ron has moved down to us.
Yep.
So sorry,
And this is their whiskey group up there. So
yes, but we became really good friends. This was a gift to us. Mm-hmm. I'm slowly sipping on it. I think it's excellent. I think they did a great job with
he's
very first pick.
He's kept it here at his house, and I wish it was at my house, but it's not. It's here. I'm actually, now that we're talking about it, I probably will take that big 4-ounce bottle that's right there and probably have him pour some of it in there.
You literally drink so much of my whiskey, and you're complaining about me wanting to drink on one whiskey?
Listen, some of us have way more whiskey than others, and it is what it is.
Anyways,
yeah,
we have been big fans of Bardstown for a long time. We've been really big fans of them doing the single barrels. I think I think Bardstown is really, I don't want to say they've taken a step forward in the sense of they weren't going anywhere, but they've really taken a big leap this last year on some stuff. And, between opening up a new experience in Louisville, single barrel picks, it's got Disco 11. I just think there's just a lot of excellent stuff going on with them right now, and this is one of them.
I think you could argue that they have taken the biggest leap forward in 2023. I feel like they made major moves in 2023 that really, maybe them and Ross and Squid. Let's stick with the Bardstown. It's no secret. This is the single barrel that was to commemorate the opening of their new store, their new experience down in downtown.
Oh yeah.
It's the ribbon.
The ribbon cut.
Yeah. Yep. This actually was a gift as well. So listen, shout out to Bardstown. We love you. Always have, always will. This one's really good. I haven't opened this one in particular, but I've tasted this one in particular, and I love it. And excited that I got one. And again, we could talk more about Bardstown, but we won't because we spent enough time on them already. But really good stuff.
All right. So the next one is a Prideful Goat single barrel. So this is actually a pick from the Junkies. And I had never seen, I didn't even know that Prideful Goat was doing picks, honestly, until the Junkies did one. And then whenever they did one, I was like, man, this is kind of awesome. And they've only done I want to say to this point, whenever they've done it, I think they'd only done 15 to 20. They're supposed to be doing a lot more of these and stuff. We have not seen any in our market. But I've really, really been happy with this. I've really enjoyed this bottle. Clearly, I'm about halfway through with this. And I'm really looking forward to what the Prideful Goat puts out. I know they have some 8-year age statement and stuff coming out. I'm really looking forward to some single barrels from them coming out. Yeah. And just overall, just a big fan of them.
They kill it. I mean, they do. The Prideful Goat. And it was really weird. Sorry. Such a good sticker on there. I didn't realize that they were doing portraits of Dan on here, but this way. Just kidding, Dan.
Anyways.
My next one is Elijah Craig. I love Elijah Craig.
See, I was going to put one of these on there, but again, I figured you were. Which one did you end up picking?
This
Liquor
is
Barn?
this is the Liquor Barn pick. These private barrels are just really, really good. And shout out to like Brad. Listen, I have no relationship with Brad whatsoever, but I just know that when he goes on picks, which he does pretty much all of their picks with other people, they just pick really good stuff most of the time. Almost on all of their things, like their picks are just really good. And this barrel proof is no.
Well, like what I've really enjoyed with the Elijah Craig barrel proof picks is like I haven't really had one where I'm like this is kind of bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, most of them have been good, and then there's been some actually like really great ones.
Yes, and this one is
126.
Yeah, this one's 126, so it's not in that 130 range. But man, I like the flavor of this one a whole lot.
Yeah,
so.
Agreed. Next one, and this was I think this came out this year, or they started producing these this year. This is a Nash-Tucky pick. So basically, Nashville Barrel Company, I think, has some Kentucky stocks, and so you're able to go down to Nashville Barrel Company down there in Nashville. You do a pick,
Nashville,
and I think if it's I don't fully understand it all, but if it is a Kentucky source stuff, I think it becomes a Nash-Tucky.
Yeah,
that's where you get the Tucky part.
Yeah.
So with that, this is one from a group I'm in, KBB. I think this is a really, really good pick that they've done.
I think so too. I thought it was really good
Dram.
Yeah.
Really happy with it. So I'm becoming really big fans of what the Nashville guys are doing. I think they're producing a lot of good stuff right now, or putting out a lot of good stuff right now. So, and this is just one of many. And by the way, we've had some other ones. Like we had one left in our hotel room from Ports in the Park. I thought that one was really good as well.
Yeah.
So, been really happy with a lot of the Nash-Tucky stuff that we've had.
For sure.
This was just the first one.
Yeah. I remember you got that, and I was like, what in the world is that? And he was like, yeah, that's Nash-Tucky.
First one I've had.
And for me, I love John J. Bowman. And I had a regular John J. Bowman and decided to finish that off so that I could get this Liquor Barn pick, which I had several pours of it before I bought it because they had run out of them apparently or whatever, and I ended up being able to get my hands on it.
Because you kept drinking through it on the bar.
Yeah, but really, just the flavor on this hits a little bit different than what a regular John J. Bowman does, which is always good anyway. The single barrels are just always really good, but this barrel pick, again, from Liquor Barn is really good.
I'm just really happy that we are now seeing picks of these. Like, these single barrels, like just standard single barrels, have always been kind of hard for us to get. Like, you kind of have to like find certain Kroger in our area, and you can go there and you can always constantly get it. But overall, these are really, really good, and I've been really happy with these picks.
Yeah.
All right, and then our last pick, and I guess technically Dave and I do own these together, talking about bottles that we own.
We do technically.
Because we did buy these with
But
the
again,
channel.
they're not at my house.
No, it's because I drink on them. Anyways, so it used to be called Virtue Spirits. Now it's Evern North Spirits.
How far north?
Evern North. Anyway, so our buddies Dan and Sean, for most of you all know, they started a brand. They talked about they had to just rename it for complications, whatever. Going back to this though, these are single barrel picks. One's a rye, one is a bourbon. I've liked a lot of the samples that we've had of these.
Yeah.
What makes me really excited about this stuff is their bourbon is from Sagamore, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoy that fruit on the profile of it, and I find it very, very, very enjoyable.
Yep. I agree 100%. I thought these were surprises to me. When we went to Pours in the Park, it was a pleasant surprise of how good it was.
I agree.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that was our list of some of our favorite single barrels that we've had in 2023. So let us know below some of your all's favorites. We tried to go a little bit off the beaten path.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some that you might expect, some you might not. But either way, I could have filled this with, Russells or Stags or whatever.
We could have done a little bit of everything.
But we didn't want to do that. We tried, like I said, we kind of wanted to go off the beaten path a little bit. But
yeah.
Anyways, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, notifications button. And until next time,
we'll see you.
We'll see you.